Hi, I'm Patrick.
And I'm Liv.
And this is the Mach-E vlog. We are doing just a short road trip today, a little bit different than our 1,000-mile long trips. We are in Los Baños, California, headed to the Bay Area, somewhere in the South Bay. Probably only 100 and some miles, but come along. We're going to do some fun adventures along the way.
Let's go. We're kicking things off on the road because we got to stay with Patrick's friend for 30 years. Thank you for having us. So not to dox or anything, we're rolling on the road as we make our way out of Los Baños, which we just learned is the new home of the Garlic Festival, which is next week. I think that would be really, really fun. So I would love to come
I've
back.
always wanted to go when I used to live in the Bay Area. I never went, so maybe one year we'll come up here.
I'm just intrigued.
And speaking of Garlic Festival, it used to be in Gilroy, the garlic capital of the world, and that's where we're going to go charge in about 70 miles.
Yay! We have 99 miles of range. Actually, should we show you guys? Shall we?
46% battery. Our charging stop is in 68 miles. So yeah, we charged yesterday before we got to Beth's house, and I forget where it was, Harris Ranch. So then we made it up here. We had a detour because of some road construction, but didn't charge here. There's actually a charger like a couple of miles that way that we could go. But we figured we'll charge in Gilroy. We may, who knows, maybe we'll skip that one. There's like another one. I think Gilroy is a good spot.
It was busy looking though, right?
It was busy looking. It was like 9 to 12 in use. So we can always skip if we have to.
I'm like...
Or actually, no, Gilroy I think was 48. I think we are going to the one past Gilroy. I ignore everything I just said.
This is the Bay Area. It's like always busy, right? I don't know. I've only been to the Bay Area technically twice. Technically twice because we flew in for a concert, but we came for like an actual adventure for our birthdays. I think we mentioned in the last video, but Patrick used to live here for 8 years, so this is old stomping ground.
This isn't the Bay Area.
Not yet.
We're going to get there.
Here in the broader sense.
But I did live in the Bay Area for a total of about 9 years. Part of it was military, part of it was when I got out. Owned 2 different houses in the Bay Area, which maybe we'll go visit, maybe not.
That would be so fun. We don't know what we're doing. So basically, we're driving up for Electrify Expo, San Francisco, which is going to be Saturday. So we have a little bit of time today. We're actually going to be filming with Multifamily Dwelling Charging Company a little later today. So we're hoping we get like a little bit of time. We might not have that much time, but we don't know what's going to happen. Maybe we'll go to Google. Maybe we'll take you on a tour of Patrick's old haunts. Maybe we'll charge.
And it's windy out here.
Is it?
Yeah, we saw some of the dust earlier, but like you can see the flowers and stuff swaying in the breeze. But we're okay. We got like a 30-mile buffer. I think I am going to the one that's in Almaden area of the South Bay. So
do you want to show trip stats or anything? We would just reset.
Well, we just reset.
Started.
Yeah,
so.
we'll put them up at the end of this segment. It isn't a long road trip. Yesterday we did, I can show that.
Oh.
So yesterday we did about 370 miles.
That sounds so short now.
Yeah, well, we just did, if you haven't watched our other road trips, we did a 2,300 mile road trip, and part of it was, Oceanside to Albuquerque to Santa Fe to Denver, and then we went back to Oceanside via Las Vegas.
Denver to Utah to Vegas.
We got a video coming out on that in a couple of days.
It's already out since you're seeing this,
you'll already
probably.
see that. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
We should just drive.
But by the way, that there's lots of open roads, so it feels like 400 miles is different than anything that includes LA. Like LA is just a thing, going through big cities. But this brings up the idea, which kind of road trip videos do you like? Because this one's probably going to be shorter, and some of our other ones are an hour because it can be a lot of driving. So what's your favorite? Put something down below. Just let us know.
If we had charged at Beth's house, she doesn't have a charger. If we had charged there or in the area, we probably wouldn't even need to charge. So we're just adding the charging stop just because.
Yeah. Well,
just because we
need it. Yeah. Anyways, let's enjoy the deserty scenery and make our way to the bay. Well, that was a lot of traffic.
Yeah, construction traffic gets us again.
Yeah. Rawr. And now where are we?
Close to Gilroy.
Close to Gilroy. But what town is this?
No, this is like outskirts of Gilroy.
Oh.
Yeah, we're sort of went around part of Gilroy.
I'm surprised by how pretty it is and mountainy and interesting. And there were cows grazing on hills. And did you say that this is the route that you drove when you came to San Francisco for the very first time?
Yeah.
That's
In let's see, that would have been October 1991.
Wow.
So
Were
long
you-
time ago.
Where were you coming from?
North Carolina.
Oh, wow. Oh, was that your crazy no sleep?
No. That one I took my time because I was on official military orders. So they they don't rush you. So I think I took
good.
like 5 days to get across the US. And I had a brand new 1992 Ford Probe that I drove.
Was that the
across
one
the
in my
US.
hair color?
Yeah, well, it was brighter. It was Calypso green. Love that car. Put 215,000 miles on it. Kept it for 16 years.
That's amazing.
It was so cool.
That's
And it was like such a fun
ooh.
trip. Like buy the car and then let's go on a long
Hey.
trip. Yeah, you want avocados?
10 for $1. Cherries, watermelon, fresh garlic at the fruit barn. If I didn't have to pee so badly, for sure.
Yeah, we were debating like there's a charger in Gilroy, but it's a little bit busy. I don't want to necessarily stop there.
5 are available out of 12. So,
Yeah, which is, we could probably still charge there, but
but if they're staggered,
34 minutes from a bigger one. So
that looks better now. Last time I looked, it was 40 something.
yeah. And we're about to get on US 101 in 7 miles, and then we'll actually be able to fly a little bit.
So much of our stops and charging is just, I know we've said this before, it's dictated by the need to pee. Did your phone just disconnect?
I think my phone just rebooted.
Again?
Oh,
No?
I think my connection. So it does, of course, wireless Android Auto, but I usually plug in on the long trips because it kills my battery so much. But occasionally my cable gets loose and then it loses the connection and it's like, oh, sorry, you unplugged. But
Would you like me to help you plug in?
no, it's all good. I know
You're
where
not
I'm at.
blue cruising.
Oh, no, I'm not even. I'm
No.
enjoying the driving.
Oh yeah, after being stuck in traffic and then we had these like windy things, you could tell Patrick was like a dog that just had a bath.
Gee, thanks.
Because you know when they're just like, freedom, woo! The zoomies. That's what it is. It's the zoomies.
Whoops.
Ooh.
Android Auto's
Pretend that
working
didn't happen. Copyright, no. That looks so pretty. You guys can't see that, but we're enjoying the view. We're enjoying the drive. You know, and we tried really hard to enjoy the traffic. I don't know about you guys, but like, it's funny because like Patrick does so much of the driving, and I don't know. I feel like I'd need an audiobook or something in traffic to stop myself from getting grr.
I had you.
You had me. I'm like an audiobook, just babbling away.
And we called the hotel and
We did.
setting up meetings and stuff and
Yeah.
trying to be productive if we can.
Yeah.
By the way, if I want to, yes, I can turn on the hands-on version of Blue Cruise and it'll steer, it'll keep me in this lane. I got to keep my hand on the steering wheel, but that's a bit boring. But I'm not going to act like, ooh, yeah, like we're really having fun on this 2-lane road. And you guys can all see there's like a semi in front of us. So
Yeah.
it's not like
Although you're still going. Good
around the
speed.
speed limit. Yeah,
Good,
no,
good clip.
I'm still enjoying it.
Yeah.
But I always think it's funny, like some people act like, especially in the car reviews, and I've said this numerous times, you may have heard it before, like they act like they are pushing the car to its limit, and I'm like, but I can see a minivan right in front of you. And so it's like, this car, it really sticks to the corners. I was like, yeah, so does that minivan.
Well, and we had that problem in Colorado, the problem of just everyone else wanting to be up in the mountains at the same time. So we'd be like, let's go rip it in the car. And then we all just sat there slowly behind each other. It's okay. It's
But
all
it can
How
be a
is
little
that
bit
worth
useful to
$1.
stop it, to have it available, because there are, some long stretches and a lot of people don't live in urban areas where there's freeways. So I do see the utility in having that, and having your hands on means like it's not as great as Blue Cruise, but having your hands on is not that big of a deal, and it's sort of like I'd want it anyways because you never know, like somebody might like actually some stuff I've seen, like somebody hits a bump and their hubcap comes flying towards you. You want to be able to react quickly.
Oh yeah, sure.
You know, just little things like that. It's good to have your hands on. So
or tumbleweeds, we've had that.
We've had tumbleweeds.
Dodged a tumbleweed.
But it's
that should be a video game.
Mach-E.
Hey.
So yeah, it's still useful features. Another Mach-E.
Hey. Follow them.
And it's really nice. We're basically doing this whole road trip using the Tesla Supercharger adapter. Oh, that's funny.
Corn. What?
So I just got the driving range low. I have it set for under 50 miles. And I got it like 10 miles ago, but we were dropping down. So my range dropped below 49 for a minute, and then it went above that as we were coming down. And then now it's like, oh, by the way, range low again.
That's kind of cool though. Like you could like cruise around the same range.
And you can set that like it says we still have 24% battery, so we still got a lot of battery left. Boy, it's still windy out here. It's like you can't tell when you're in the car, but you see the stuff freezing around.
I saw a street name. It was Canada, but with an umlaut. Is that Canada? Canada?
I had to look.
That was interesting.
I'm not sure.
I'm very intrigued by this whole area. I want to go explore the farms and stuff, but we can't. We have to make our way to Palo Alto. Have I been there? I have. That's cool. Oh, right, because we went to the computer museum. Is that it?
Yeah, that's not Palo Alto. Or is it?
No, yeah, it is Palo Alto.
I thought it was in Mountain View.
Oh, are they right next to each other?
Nah, yeah, Mountain View, Palo Alto. That's all in there. I forgot where it was at.
We went to Google.
We should go because I got to sneeze.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Wait, do.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nope,
bye.
There's plenty of room.
There's plenty. Ooh.
I'm debating which one I want. Oh, I can just back into one of these.
Okay.
Or no, I'll just go on this one on the end.
Okay. We have arrived.
Look at that. 68.1 miles, and it was an hour and 51 minutes because of traffic.
That is crazy.
But we are now at 11% battery, 24 miles of range. That was 2.5 miles per kilowatt hour. We're going to charge. And are these stalls labeled? Yes, they are. Thank you. Some of the V4 stalls haven't been labeled.
Oh, they pulled in and they left. What are they doing? Oh, they're
readjusting.
Adjusting.
So I use the app. I've mentioned this in the other videos because I have the Tesla membership. If I have the membership, I can't use plug-in charge. So anyways, let's just get out and charge.
Okay.
6A.
6A.
Oh, I got to get the adapter. Unless it's a magic dock. Yeah, it's a magic dock.
Awesome. So in that case, we could see anyone here.
It wouldn't release the adapter, so I'll use ours.
The handy part of having our own adapter. So it's stuck in there.
I think it may be because it knows I have the, I don't know. We used a magic dock in Copper Mountain. But anyways. Locked in. We'll go back into the Tesla app. It's initiating charge. So with the V4s, I wish the stall was actually up here, or the post was up there, because then it's pretty tight to get in and out.
Also, it's inaccessible for the driver. I know they have the handicap spots, but
these stalls are tight. I
want these to be designed for ability first, or accessibility first.
Yeah. So it's 102. It's ramping up. We'll probably charge to 80% because we got a lot of stuff going on this weekend, but we're going to go to the bathroom. It's 145 now. And I think the price was like 43 or 44 cents per kilowatt hour.
Okay. Oh, wow.
With the discounted rate.
I'm chilly.
Wow. 152. So let's go to the bathroom and come back.
Okay.
We decided not to go to 80%. We're at 63%. It's $19.22, 21 cents, sorry. It's charging at 78 kilowatts. We got 44.83 kilowatt hours, and we're here for 27 minutes. It seems to be slower using the superchargers than like at an EA station, but we never find this many chargers at an EA and not as reliable, all that other stuff. But the reason we're not going all the way up, one, it was a bit slower, and then two, I'll come around this way so you can see me. Two, we want to get to where we're going. So we're like, let's just go ahead and go. We can charge this afternoon or whatever, but we wanted to get going, get something to eat somewhere. We did get Starbucks here, so that's good.
All right, let's hop in.
Well, we're gonna go.
So we have a meeting at 3. It is 1:32.
And it's about 35 minutes to the meeting.
We haven't eaten yet today, and Google is on the way. We're Android people. We use Pixel phones. We tried iPhone. Pixel. So it's just fun. Ooh, as the car moves, that looks so weird.
I was trying to figure out which way, because like, you know how when you first start out and it's like, go this way, and then it's like, oh, you're actually pointing the other way, and then it spins around.
Totally.
Anyway.
So we're going to try go to the Google campus. There's also the Apple campus, and that would be fun to go to, but we don't have much time before our meeting. So
and the Google campus is like a mile and a half from where our appointment is. So we figured this way we can stop. They actually have a cafe. So like maybe we'll stop. We'll get
Google lunch,
a bite to eat there. And then it also gives us a preview. And if we want to, like after our appointment, we can then go back.
Yeah. We actually, when we came here for our birthdays in 2018,
I think that's 17 or 18.
We went to the Google campus before.
Yeah.
But it was different.
They didn't really welcome visitors back then. They did have the Android statues out, but they were sort of hidden.
They were really cute.
Because too many people were coming to look at them. So we still found them.
Still took photos on them.
If you don't know what it is, maybe we'll pop up a picture here of some of the...
I haven't looked at those photos in forever.
But anyways, now apparently they have more of like an experience center or something like that. But we figured it's a mile and a half from where we're going, might as well.
So we'll get there by 2, and then we'll probably have to leave quite quickly, what with parking and everything. But
we're also, we'll touch base on the way because we're going to go by some old familiar stomping grounds for me that I'm excited to see, and a little bit sad because some of the things have been torn. And now we are sort of in the heart of Silicon Valley. Many years ago, like I was saying, the first time I came out here, I was stationed at Onizuka Air Station, used to be Sunnyvale Air Station. They named it Onizuka Air Force Base for a while. It's now completely gone, but you can see right here, by the way, AMD, Hitachi, Pure Storage, which is probably Veritas, UC Santa Cruz. I really thought it was awesome. So it was like I got stationed from Germany out in California, and I just was like super stoked because I thought it was just really cool because it was in Silicon Valley, which I was a tech nerd. I did computer IT stuff in the Air Force. So that was number one, like that was super cool. And then I found out like where I was stationed and what I was going to be doing was in Space Command. And not only was it in Space Command, ooh.
Good job, Blue Crew.
Good job.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
There's a bunch of bins in the way.
Oh man. That's quick reacting. Good that Blue Cruise lets you take over. Still Blue Cruise. Goodness.
That was good on the car and me.
Yeah. And you. Yeah.
And that's actually one where I let Blue Cruise slow me down. I probably should have just braked because I would have left more of a gap. But I was trying to watch the people behind me too to make sure they were braking. But luckily I saw that bend and got out of the way.
Oof.
So
What?
anyways, not quite as exciting, but yeah. No, so I found out I was going to be in working in Space Command. But not only that, but the place I worked in was the equivalent of mission control in Houston for NASA. It was like one of the military's equivalent mission controls. So we worked on, of course, a lot of Air Force space launches and NATO space launches. But we also actually assisted with NASA. So like one of the cool things, and I don't tell a lot of people this because it's so many years ago, but was actually involved in 33 different space shuttle missions during my time at Onizuka. And we basically were one of the key elements of like if they could launch or not, because we had to provide coverage for certain areas during the launch operation. So it at the time I thought it was cool, but then also I was like I didn't like it because it meant like we had to work 12-hour shifts that whole time and no days off every time there was a shuttle up. So I was always like, oh, darn it. I was planning to do something, but
How long could the launches last for?
the most of the time the shuttle stayed up for about 2 weeks.
Dang, so
Um,
2 weeks nonstop work.
Pretty much, yeah. And sometimes we could if we had enough staffing, but we were all a lot of times short staffed with certified people because I was one of the few that was actually space certified. Because like we'd have people, but it was like until you went through all the training, you couldn't uh, be one of the considered duty personnel. Um,
So you can like put on your resume, space certified.
yeah. Well,
That's
it
cool.
was really cool. Like I literally had to get training on like on orbit analysis and launch operations and all this other stuff. And I'm like, really, we just ran the computers and we supported all the people that did all this other stuff. But we're getting close now to Onizuka, where it used to be. If you're familiar with the Bay Area, because it was right there. Oh,
Yeah.
wow, it's completely gone.
Oh.
Um, those buildings didn't used to be there, but it was Onizuka. It was the blue cube, and it was next to Moffett Field, which you can see now. And most people in the Bay Area know Moffett Field because of the dirigible hangars. And it's in various states of repair right now. But
Oh, they're so big.
yeah, I haven't been following what they're doing with it. At one point, they're talking about disassembling them, and then they're going to renovate them. I think Google has rented part of this campus or a large portion. Um, that one there, that's the one that, and the
Ooh, NASA.
yeah, it's NASA Ames
That's
Research Center.
ugh.
But that hangar there, like we used to take some of our classes there, so like safety training and things like that. We'd go report to the hangar, and they had classrooms
That's
there.
so cool.
And
Is
then
it enormous?
yeah, and then this building here, you can't really see with the solar panels on the roof, but I think we just
I got it.
you got it.
Yeah.
That was the dorms that I stayed in for a little while.
What?
So
That's so cool.
yeah, it's like this whole area I am very familiar with, and it's always been very fun to come back here. And the last time we came back, we came and visited. Of course, like we had friends that lived here, and I was in base housing for a little bit, which was off of this exit right by downtown Mountain View. But if you're interested, I'll put in some links to like Onizuka Air Station and the 5th Space Operations Squadron that I was in.
The 5th space operation? What's it?
5th Space Operations Squadron. You always have a number, and then it's like Air Refueling Wing or Bombardier Wing or whatever. The one I was in here was Space Operations because we flew satellites.
That's so cool.
And we used to always joke because it was like, you can be in the Army and drive a tank, or in the Air Force and fly a plane. And it's like, well, we were in the Air Force and we flew satellites.
That is very cool.
But anyways, we're getting close. We're like 1 mile from Google now. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to give it a try, see if we can stop by for a few minutes.
And hopefully we didn't activate everyone's schmoogles, because we should say schmoogle. We're going to go visit schmoogle.
GOO.
Like your dog when you go for a WALK
Yeah.
or have a BATH.
And it wants me to take Amphitheater Parkway. So which one is that? Okay.
So when we came here in 2017, 18, whatever it was kind of cool because my impression of the Bay was like, there's going to be crazy traffic. It's going to be awful. But Patrick, as a local for the time that he was, knew exactly how to avoid everything. So my previous impression of the Bay was like open roads. Everything was fine because we literally didn't get stuck in traffic a single time.
We did right about here.
Was it here?
Yeah, right about here.
I remember that so viscerally.
We actually, it was sort of inconvenient because we moved hotels like 3 times.
Which was part of his traffic strategy. It was like, based on what we want to go to, we'll do this hotel this day, this hotel that day. So we're always going away from traffic.
Yeah, made sure that we basically stayed reverse of the commute traffic, whatever it was going to be. So it's easy to do if you can do that. You just can't move your house like that. So
yeah. That really was an interesting, cool strategy, though. And I remember that trip very literally, that it was smooth sailing. Like, we didn't have any traffic to deal with aside from this. Like, I do remember this, and it was like no big deal because it was kind of like a novelty. Like, whoo, traffic.
By the way,
done.
Amphitheater Parkway is here. One of there's Shoreline Amphitheater, which I've seen concerts at, but there's a movie theater here. And that's where I saw Toy Story back in 1995. And what was really cool was, because I saw it like on opening day, it was like on a Friday, I believe. And there's tons of kids there, but there was also tons of like really nerdy engineer types. And it was right by Silicon Graphics, which made the computers that did the rendering and to create Toy Story. So it was literally like some of the people that created the computers that made Toy Story were in the audience. To me, I was just like, this is the ultimate nerdy thing of, instead of going to like a Hollywood premiere and going like, oh, they were an extra on the set. It was like, oh, this is so cool. These are like the extras and behind the scenes people of the movie, but in a completely different way.
I feel like they should totally get the same kind of celebration. Like, there should be a whole celebrity, like they're celebrities that they did the tech behind it.
I see a Cybertruck off in the distance.
Oh, I see that too. Is that where we're going?
No.
So Shoreline Amphitheater, doesn't that belong to Google?
I don't know if they bought it now. There's a Google bike ahead.
There is? Is that? Oh,
yeah.
Cute.
They have like free bikes on campus for Googlers.
Sorry if we're activating your schmoogles.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Yeah. I don't know if they bought it, but I know that's where they have Schmoogle IO every year.
I love.
It's a huge area, and to me it's a bit strange because back then there wasn't a Schmoogle. So this was all just other tech companies. Like I remember I came over here one time and there was a big AT&T campus, and they were talking about 3G. Here comes 3G. Man. Yeah, it was.
Hey, that's what got us here. Schmoogle wouldn't be here without all that. What is your name for your things? Like, if you have a Schmalexa at home, what do you say?
There's somebody at my work who works at our network operations center.
Ooh, Mach-E.
And her name is actually
Schmalexa?
Schmalexa, yeah.
It doesn't, I mean, it kind of rolls off the tongue. Schmalexa? Alexa? No,
so I think this is where we're going. I don't know.
We're going to Lot C. You guys are coming with for really, what did that sign say?
I should have said Lot C.
Oh, yeah, maybe. What does this say? What is this building?
Can I turn red?
Amphitheater Parkway. You guys are coming with for the weird thing. And we literally only have half an hour.
Oh, it says back that way, so.
Oh, does it?
We got 15 minutes to get there, and it takes
15 minutes.
14. So let's go quick.
Yeah, we got a Google cookie, super cute. Fun to see all the products. We got some snacks,
marshmallows.
And stuff. We got to play with our next phones.
Yeah, it's actually was supposed to arrive. Is today Thursday? Yeah, it's supposed to
Yeah.
arrive today at the house, so I had to tell UPS to delay shipment. But anyways.
If you ever wonder, you can start a YouTube channel with a phone. All of the modern phones, iPhone, Pixel, whatever, they have great cameras. So you can start a channel with your phone. It's totally fine. Audio is really the biggest thing. So hopefully these mics are all picking up. We're
Yeah.
definitely both on. Okay, good.
I think they're working. Anyways, let's rush.
Yeah. Hello, Lucifer. Woo! We just arrived and they are here already. We're really, really excited. This looks like a cool community and they're gonna get charging.
So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a video on the whole thing separately, but we'll at least include a little bit on this one.
I am so excited. So we just shot the whole segment that we were coming here to do. This is Joseph with Pando Electric, and behind me is one of their units. And this unit makes it possible for there to be level 2 charging for the entire facility that we are in. We are in a multifamily dwelling, technically apartments or condos.
It's condo community.
And now every single member here is going to have access to level 2 charging. This is just the start. I think you said this was the first step.
This is the
right?
first step of a 3-phase process. So we have 30 chargers in here today, and we're working on 62 more to cover the entire facility with EV charging. So every single space will have an EV charger in it.
That is so awesome, and it's so important. We hear it from you guys, we feel it, we talk about it. We need to bring EVs and EV charging to everyone. This shouldn't be an elitist thing. This shouldn't be something that's more difficult or more expensive. And if you live in a multifamily dwelling, you shouldn't have to go charge somewhere. The luxury and the amazing awesomeness of just waking up in the morning, having a full charge should be something that everyone gets to experience. So I'm so excited that Pando Electric and Joseph were able to bring this to this facility. And may I steal your mic, please? Thank you very much. Tom over here, let's pivot. Hello.
Hello.
Tom is here, I'll hand that to you.
Okay.
Tom is the resident here who brought this idea, really, who initiated this whole concept. So you were just attending an HOA meeting, right?
Right. And I suggested that we should look at EV charging, and the response was, yeah, you should look at EV charging. And
Like you, Tom.
yeah, that was in the end of 2021, and actually it took 2.5 years to find a solution that fit in the budget that could provide the level of service that we're looking. People came with different like level 1 charging solutions, and we weren't really interested in level 1, and so really level 2 for everybody was really the goal, and I was happy that we were able to find a solution and get it implemented.
That is so awesome. And we were able to come here and actually see the start of it. We see the 30 spaces here. They're bringing 60 more spaces. They are going to be putting charging into all the handicap parking spots as well. So this will be something that's accessible to all of these homeowners here, including you. And that's so cool that you did something that you needed and that's now going to benefit everyone else. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and so I'll steal your mic again and just pivot and go stand in front of this Pando and Joseph. Hey, you can have a mic again. I just think it's so cool that Tom did this for his HOA community. You can do it too. I know it's hard to join HOAs. It's hard to go to meetings. I don't like it. But you know what? Pester this guy, pester Pando, see if you can get help. You guys got help with getting a whole bunch of funding. There's all sorts of stuff that's available to you.
There's plenty of incentive funds. We will help you find any of the money that you need. We'll work with you to build out any kind of build out you need. So we can do 100%, we can just do one. We prefer to do all, but anything in between is fine too.
I love that. So if you're interested in learning more, we did a whole video with this. I'm so psyched that we're able to do this. We're hoping to cover more from Pando Electric. Big shout out to Tom for taking the time to tour us around this facility. I'm really excited for these guys, and maybe we'll have to come back again and see how it is in a couple of years, because they only have 4 EVs here, a couple Teslas and an e-tron. So maybe next time it'll be all EVs, because who's gonna say no to charging?
Absolutely.
And no gas stations.
No gas stations anymore.
Yeah. So check out that video if you want to see more, and yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Well, we finished up with Joseph and Tom and Pando Electric and all that, And we officially have not eaten more than 100 calories today, I think.
Yeah,
Is that
maybe
right?
200. Oh, my coffee. There's a lightning. You can't see it. Sorry.
If you can't tell, we probably need to eat. So there's a
It's 4:45. So
It's 4:47, and we've had like maybe 200 calories today. So there's this big splurge that we weren't necessarily gonna do this, but it's a pizza. I'll just say it right. Pizza restaurant that Patrick really likes.
it's called Pizza Chicago.
Pizza Chicago. And he used to go there when he lived here. Didn't you have your farewell party there?
Yeah, so when I was in the military, they always do like a going away thing.
Oh, a military going away?
Yeah, it's all, I mean, sometimes, most of the time you don't do it on the base. But so anyways, I picked Pizza Chicago, and I used to eat there a lot. And I remember too, and I just mentioned this to Liv, I think I still have the t-shirt because like I used to go there quite often, and I was going away, and I was like, I want to buy one of the t-shirts before I leave. And they're like, we don't sell those, that's for staff. I was like, oh, that sucks. And then they brought out a shirt, and they're like,
That's
here,
so
you can just
sweet.
have it.
You know you go to a restaurant a lot when.
Yeah.
That's really sweet. I'm glad we're gonna go there and we're like hungry enough for it. You know what I mean? So Pizza Chicago and more shenanigans.
Ooh.
That was 100% worth it. That was amazing. That's worth not eating all day.
It's really good. And
Really good
we just
pizza.
went to Chicago, and I have to say, like, I don't think it's quite the same as Chicago style deep dish pizza. But it's just really good. It is deep dish. It's just not
Cheesy, greasy.
yeah, some of
Juicy.
the
No.
Chicago style has way too much sauce, way too much cheese.
Jeez. So now it is like almost 2 hours to go 43 miles to Berkeley. Welcome to the Bay. Yes, this is crazy. Patrick's all chill about it because he.
Well,
a lot.
a lot of it is just going to be what it is. But I know we're getting to time when the rush hour will die down. But we're going to like meander our way, not actual in heavy traffic, in that direction. So I think we're going to go drive through Stanford, and then just sort of see how it goes.
Yeah.
And then we'll make decisions along the way. We may take a scenic drive, or we may just go up to the Bay Bridge. And from here, there's 3 bridge options. We could take the Dumbarton, the San Mateo, or the Bay Bridge to get there. And it's one was like 142, one was 141, one was 143, hour and 43 minutes. So they're all relatively similar. So
Which is the northmost?
The Bay Bridge.
The Bay Bridge. That's the amazing one, right? The iconic.
So
That's the Golden Gate.
The Golden Gate Bridge is the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. The Bay Bridge is also it's one of my favorite bridges because I worked at a building where we just looked at it the whole day. So I like
right, we
that.
went there.
But I used to cross the San Mateo and the Dumbarton on a regular basis. So the Dumbarton is just boring. The San Mateo is long and flat over the bay. So
we're heavy on nostalgia. I'm resting my arm. But it is sunsetish time. The lighting is interesting, beautiful, challenging. We're going to take you on a drive in hopefully not too much traffic, knock on wood, definitely traffic, as we make our way all the way from Palo Alto to Berkeley.
yeah, we know the beginning and the end. I just don't know what's in between. We're at 49% battery. So we may charge this evening, or we may just end the video, and you can imagine what charging is like. There's so many chargers around here that are compatible that it's ridiculous.
I love it. just pulled over at the top of Vista Point and we're just strolling around a little bit. We find a Mach-E. How cool is that? They're gonna get fancy ponied on the top of the mountain. Oh my gosh, the clouds. We're like at cloud height. Cloud height. And then the space white Mach-E looks so good. They must be mountain biking or something. So they're gonna have a fancy pony for when they come back. Nice wheels. Ooh. Beautiful. I've seen people in the girls club putting their ponies there, so I like that idea. I was putting them on the front of the car, but that works perfectly. All right, let's go on. The cloud's coming to get us. Let's go.
Whoa, you can just like it's
Oh my gosh, it's literally... Oh my gosh. It's dropping as we stand here. I've never seen anything like that. Oh my.
That's so cool.
That's crazy. It's like the movie The Mist.
All right.
And woo! So Patrick just took us on the craziest thrill ride on Skyline Drive.
Skyline Drive, pretty famous. A lot of motorcyclists love it. They used to have, I don't know if it's still happening, but a lot of controversy because motorcyclists would try to average 100 miles an hour on that stretch.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That was scary at like 50, 60.
No, we didn't do 60.
That was scary at 50. That was
look at
scary.
that bridge. Oh, sorry.
Oh, ooh, wait. There, that bridge. I'm doing this backwards, but okay, the bridge is gone now. So, we did Skyline Drive, and then there's the bridge again. Wait, there's the bridge again. Sorry. So we did Skyline Drive.
We're supposed to be on that bridge.
Beautiful. Once again, we faced an on-ramp being closed, and I wish they gave you more warning of some kind, or like, excuse me, Gimbal.
It was again where they were putting out signs to close the ramp, but it's like it's already closed, so it was like we didn't see the sign until we like turned basically
to the on-ramp.
100 yards before the on-ramp. So we're just going down to the next exit. It's not as big of a deal today.
Yesterday, in the previous video, it was a bit more annoying. But now, Patrick's had the great idea that we got to charge let's go to the massive Electrify America. As long as we can make it there and it's not crazy full. Right now, there are 20 stalls and 12 of 20 are in use.
Yeah, all we need is one.
All we need is one, and it's 7-Eleven. And I need a Slippy.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. So hopefully it's getting a little more chill. People are finishing up. Sorry, we're going on curvy, so if the camera is all wonky, that's why. But to update you, we're on our way to the giant Electrify America. I'm really excited.
Yeah, and there's somebody broken down or something.
Uh-oh. That's why I was like, hopefully, because you never know what's going to happen. Let's flippity flip and see. Yeah, they're just broken down. But why is everyone having a hard time going around? Oh, they're checking? Oh, they're going to get gas for her. But it would have been nice if they'd pulled over.
Like,
yeah,
you go in front. You don't
do that. That seems really weird. It's nice of them to a good Samaritan. Or they're her friend. Oh, we know.
By the way, I haven't seen any EVs run out
of gas. That was nice of that person to pick up her gas tank. But yeah, you would think they would pull over instead of blocking
everyone. You pull in
everyone.
front and go like, hey, I'll go get your
gas. Yeah, why wouldn't you pull over? That's so weird.
Unless it was like pre-coordinated and was a friend, but still it was
if
like...
it was pre-coordinated, she would have had the tank out though, wouldn't she?
You would think.
Yeah.
And like, who carries a gas can anymore? Like, I never carried one because I never ran out of gas.
That is really weird. Do you carry a gas thingy? I know we've talked about this before, like in Colorado, I'd carry kitty litter, but what weird thing do you carry in your car to avoid catastrophe? Oh, water. I like having water on me. Because the idea of getting stuck without water sounds awful. Anyways, let's go to Electrify America. We just drive in.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool.
And they got security.
Yay! Oh, this is so cool. Oh my gosh.
And I think I'll go for one of these down here. Actually, I'm gonna go for that one because... Okay, so we are at the Electrify America flagship in San Francisco. I don't know, this is sort of not really a road trip video, it's more of a vlog video, as Liv was just saying. We're at 28% battery, we've done 522 miles so far, 2.7 miles per kilowatt hour.
Including our trip from yesterday, that's in another video.
That's from yesterday. Today we've done 152.6 miles, 2.7 miles per kilowatt hour. It's all just jumbled up.
4 hours and 38 minutes of driving.
So what we're going to do is we're going to film. We normally put these like into like the road trip video or whatever, but we're going to film a separate video on this Electrify America station. So we're going to pull clips from that. So if it looks a bit awkward, that's why we're doing that. But we're going to go charge. We're going to make another video. Make sure you watch out for that as well. So let's go.
So excited.
Okay, let's give this one a try. One of the new stations. We're just going to do plug and charge. Sometimes I just use the app to activate so I can get a discounted rate. But plug and charge is just easier. I wish they could get that sorted out. Who knows if it's Electrify America or Ford. But connecting, these are all hyper fast 350 kilowatt stations here. We've timed this before using plug and charge, and it takes about 56 seconds for it to go from plug in to actually charging. I have the EA app, so because I just did plug and charge, it should recognize that it's me in the Ford Pass app, but not necessarily in the EA app. So I'm going to go look at the Ford Pass app instead of EA. We hit continue, and I'm going to pull this up. 67, 84, 97, 114. We should get over 150, maybe close to 160, 155, 158, ooh, 160. There we go. That's what I like seeing.
Hyper fast.
So 162. A lot of people think it's a little bit weird that the Mach-E says it's rated at 150 kilowatts, but we'll get above that. And really what it is depending on the state of the battery and how many amps that the charger can output, we can get higher than 150 kilowatts. So I think the highest I've ever seen with our Mach-E is 166. So 165 is really good. We've been using the Tesla Superchargers, by the way. 166. So that's the highest we've seen. I'm going to take a photo of that.
Oh, screenshot. 166. Get it. Well,
I think I had one with 166. So there's another one. I'm going to just keep getting this.
This is quite exciting.
But yeah, with the Tesla Superchargers, they're 250 kilowatt chargers, but the most we've really gotten out of that is 151 kilowatts. This is 350 kilowatt charger. We're getting 166. Now you see it's scaling down a bit, so we're getting like 158, and it'll gradually slow as we get deeper into the charge, as you guys probably know. But let's continue talking about this station and why this is so cool.
All right, here is the entrance. You literally drive your car in here. Electrify America, EV charging only, and you can exit from this door, which Patrick had to open from the inside because it is a secure facility. As you can see here, they have lounges on either side. This is a cool chill area.
That one says display and conference. I wonder if you got to reserve those or something. Well, let's come in this way.
We'll go in this one first.
Oh, it's nice and quiet in here.
It's super cushy. Look, power. Do those lights work?
They have power.
Restrooms.
We have a restroom. This one is occupied, so we won't go in there.
This is very air conditioned.
Pretty nice seating. We have vending machines, and I think it's important to talk about like what they actually have in here. So
I love the giant cans.
a variety of things. If we get lucky,
Oh my gosh.
you get a bunch of popcorn.
That's really tempting. I need to get one of the pistachios. That would fall on the popcorn.
That could work. So it's like they have some very unhealthy things to some more moderately healthy, some protein. And then over on this side, we got like sodas, some water. Pretty nice setup.
What are your charging station wish foods? Like, what would you like to have? Really nice desk setup, like different stuff.
Low and high tables. We have recycling, organics, and then trash. TVs here, but nothing is on. But yeah, this would be an excellent setup. Of course, being in the city.
We'll just point across, so shall we go across? We'll go across.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get in. Here's another restroom over here and a water bottle filling station. So that's pretty cool. And just a water fountain. Yeah, the same thing over here. It says that it's for people while they're charging.
This looks awesome. I could totally see spending time here, like meet someone at the charger. I'm going into the conference room. I'm having a meeting by myself. Forget Patrick. Oh, look, and they have their Electrify America videos playing. This is such a nice conference room.
Wanted to see what was on these. So
Complimentary Wi-Fi.
We're not going to give you the password. No, I don't think it matters.
This is so cool. And it's actually warmer in here. I like it.
That's the solar farm that they built out somewhere, I believe, in between like Barstow and Vegas. I asked if we could take a tour of that and was told no. And then I talked to one of their executives and they're like, yeah, sure. But we've never arranged that. But
we'll
if you
message them again.
Well, if you think we should go take a tour, let us know, because I think that would be
And
really
that's
cool.
the EA Harrison Street looping video we just saw. All right, let's go out.
Artwork. It's a steady flow of people coming in to charge,
Yeah.
but I'm watching, and spoiler alert, we're going to pretend like we're going to go plug in. We're actually already plugged in, so we just film things out of order.
Flipping. This is such a cool area. Wow.
Yeah, pretty nice.
If you have to be somewhere for 35 minutes, this is a nice place to be.
And-
Bring a coffee or grab a beverage here.
We won't say who we did this with, but we did like this sort of consulting, sort of like people were interviewing us and asking like, what did we want to see in a charging station? It was not Electrify America, but this is sort of exactly what we were saying that we wanted, like an airport lounge type thing. It would be nice to have some fresh food options, but vending machines are at least a good start. But we were we want a variety of tables, so that like if you want to have something to eat, you could do that. If you want to like work, you could have space for your laptop. If you just want to have a coffee, variety of seating. So like seems pretty nice.
And
so
they do
far.
have security here. When we came in, I saw a security person, I thought.
Yeah, I bet
And they have cameras. Yeah.
take a tour. I'll open the door for you.
Why, thank you. I love the array of vehicles that we have here. What a cool array.
Okay, so we went above our target because of circumstances, but we are at 87%, 40 kilowatts, cost $29.68. You just saw that flip up. 53.15 kilowatt hours, 37 minutes. You know what's interesting? I was like looking at this. We use about 10, 11 kilowatt hours per day at our house. And so like we basically got 5 days worth of electricity in 37 minutes. If you look at it that way, it's sort of phenomenal. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and unplug and then we're gonna go to our hotel.
We got to get out of here. We're at a really full charge. Actually only 87%, but that's still pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, that's excellent. Yeah, that's no problem at all. I need to get Android Auto, so let's just wrap this up and get on the road.
Let's get out of here.
Well, we're in the hotel room. We were going to do like from the parking lot, but didn't realize it's just a bit crazy around here. So anyways, we're in the hotel room. We're going to wrap it up. It's like 10:30. We went and grabbed a bite to eat quickly. Tomorrow we got some stuff. We're going to go over to Electrify Expo, check it out, like a preview. But anyways, thank you for joining us. We're going to put up here, let me give some room over here. We're going to put the stats for our trip here, for the whole trip. I forget how many miles it was, but it's going to be right there. You're just going to read that. And our efficiency was 2.7 miles per kilowatt hour. I do remember that.
And we'll put over this whole thing the video that we took in the car.
Oh yeah, the whole video.
Yeah, I took a whole video of it. Yeah. Basically, there's valet only. There's nowhere to stop, and anywhere that you could stop looks a little dodgy, so you don't really want to be waving a camera around. So you get this. You get us in the hotel room.
I don't like valet.
Anyways. Are you okay with valet, with your Mach-E or EV or whatever you drive? Leave what you drive down below. That would be interesting to know. But thank you so much for joining us for this video in which we went all the way from Los Baños, the current home of the Garlic Festival, the National Garlic Festival, all the way to San Francisco. Yes, thank you for joining us for the amazing winding route and all the weird shenanigans. Let us know what you think of this video, because it was weird, I'm sure. A huge thank you to our patrons whose names are scrolling across the screen right now. We appreciate you guys so much, your support, and we appreciate the support of our YouTube members as well, and you for watching. And just remember that whatever you drive, whether it is to San Francisco or Ohio,
or whether you self-park or valet,
enjoy the ride.
like, do you guys have self-park? And they're like, no. And I'm like, oh.
Bye.